Chromium by Andrew Christensen, Nick Tabak, and Cameron Goulet.
Chromium. It's used in everyday life as stainless steel. I know I use it every day to eat my cinnamon toast crunch in the morning. It's also found on the periodic table and is a transition metal. It is the year 1797, and I am Louis Van Quillen. I've been experimenting with crocite and hydrochloric acid, mixing together what they see. So let's find out. Slave! Bring me my crocite and hydrochloric acid.
Yes, master.
Oh, thank you. Let's put some of this crocite in here. And now some hydrochloric acid. Mix it all together. What's gonna happen now? Whoa! Some kind of chemical reaction is happening. It seems they've merged together. They're merging together. There's a new element. This has beautiful color. I will name it after the Greek word chroma. That means color. And I'll call it chromium. Let's take a peek under the microscope and look at its atomic structure. Oh, whoa, whoa, this is very interesting. It seems it has 24 protons, 28 neutrons, and a total of 24 electrons. Whoa, very interesting. On the first energy level ring, it has 2 electrons. On the second, it has 8. On the third, it has 13. And on the fourth, it only has 1. This is very interesting indeed. It seems it has an atomic number of 24, an atomic mass of 51. This is groundbreaking news in science.
Here is a Bohr's model of the atom chromium. As you can see, it has 24 protons, 28 neutrons, and 24 electrons. Chromium's atomic mass is 52 and atomic number is 24. This element has 5 isotopes. An isotope is each of 2 or more forms of a chemical element with the same atomic number but different number of neutrons. Some isotopes, such as Cr51, are used for measuring blood volume and red blood cell survival. Cr53 and Cr54 are used for the study of chromium metabolism and studies into adult diabetes. These isotopes are important to science because they are all used for medical purposes. The element chromium is found on the 4th period and the 6th family on the periodic table of elements. It is located next to the element vanadium and magnesium. Chromium is a transition metal, which is an element whose atom has an incomplete d subshell, or which can give rise to cations with an incomplete d subshell.
Look at these handy-dandy nails right here. They're used to hold up houses that protect our head from rain every day. Now, they may appear to be chromium, but they're actually not. They're stainless steel. Now, stainless steel is made from mixing chromium and steel. They would do this because steel is a lot harder when mixed with chromium, and it does not rust when it's mixed with chromium. They mix them by heating both of them up to their melting point and fusing them together, and boom, you have stainless steel. As you can see here, we have a beautiful chrome-plated golf club, modeled by our professional golfer, Nick Tabak. But it did not start out like this. No, no, no. It first had to be sandblasted to get any interfering metals or paints off of it that would interfere with the chrome plating. And then it had to be heated to a very high temperature just below melting point to make sure there was nothing that would interfere with it. Then it had to be grinded to the pleasurable shape of what you wanted it to be grinded to. Then polished to make it easier for the chrome to adhere to it. Then it had to be plated with nickel and copper, buffed, rinsed, and then dipped in a chrome solution to finally come to this beautiful, magnificent, chrome-plated golf club. And there goes our pro golfer Nick Tabak, riding off into the distance on his wild stallion of a golf club that happened to be chrome plating.
I have diabetes. If it wasn't for chromium, I wouldn't be here right now.
Could you tell this man had diabetes from just looking at him? Of course not! That's because chromium helps move blood sugar from the bloodstream into cells that to be used as energy. It also turns fats, carbohydrates, and proteins into energy. It helps some diabetic people in controlling their blood pressure.
Did you know chromium does not rust? This scooter, just like yours at home, is plated with chromium. But when the chromium peels off, the steel underneath rusts. For more information